the best part of traveling is getting to reinvent yourself. And if there's one version of me you don't want to mess with, it's Outback Jules. She's a bloody weapon. But evolution of an identity does take time, research, and integration. So before I became a bloody weapon, I was, well, still a weapon, but one that didn't know what to expect when she accepted a job at a motel in a place so remote that Australian Survivor Season 6 had just wrapped putting its contestants to the test in the harsh landscape. That's right, my next stop was Cloncurry, or as the locals call it, the Curry. Let's take it back to my last day in Winton, as I got ready to embark on the next leg of my journey. I'm moving to Cloncurry today for a job I applied to and got. I'm stressing because, when you send a job application and they need a photo, and then you send your hottest photo, and then you show up in real life, I just have to make sure I meet the standards I set for myself in my photo, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, I feel like I did a pretty good job of hopefully not appearing as a catfish. I'm ready to start a new life. So I'm all packed up and ready to head to Cloncurry. Just need to get some petrol and then we can hit the road. 340 kilometers. Woo! Australian road trips are hectic. Look, this sign is there's no petrol for 163 kilometers. And there's nowhere to ask for help until the end of those 163 kilometers. Due to copyright infringement, I can't play the actual sound of this clip. But yes, I was jamming to the Brady Bunch's hit single, Keep On. Ah, 240 kilometers later, it was time for a lunch break. With financial security literally just down the road, I decided to skip the peanut butter and invest in a sandwich that crunched for once. I'm at the pub where Crocodile Dundee was filmed. Honestly, just hand me my Australian citizenship now. Why are we playing games? I'm clearly dedicated. That was super anticlimactic. Literally, they just have the movie set disheveled in a little shed in the back. But if this is that town's claim to fame, I would be sprucing it up, making it super cool. Just a bit sad, but that's the Outback for you, I reckon. Anyways, gonna continue to Cloncurry. Okay, wish me luck. I just arrived at my job. Here we go. Here I was, the Wagon Wheel Motel. Which honestly was pretty chic for what it was. That's the heater. Do you hear how loud it is? Also, there's tall ceilings, so I think that the heat is just rising. On my second day at the motel, I was upgraded to what the owner called the Palace, former residence of the Australian survivor security guards. Welcome to the Palace. This is my new home. This is our entryway. Here's the bedroom. Nice high ceilings. Let's see the view. It's actually a pretty nice view for an Outback motel. We have this little lounge room, which this is actually nice. At first I was like, oof, but now I'm like, yeah, I can move the chair. It's nice to have a space that isn't your bedroom, you know? And then we have the bathroom. Look, it is an upgrade from sleeping on a bed in a shed in Cape York, so I'll take it. I'm just gonna make it really cute. It was finally time for my Joanna Gaines moment. This was a fixer-upper. First things first, I just went and bought an air freshener because it does not smell cute in the Palace. And now, hopefully by the time I get home from my shift at the restaurant, this will smell lit. Okay, so second order of business is, let me tell you, people do not clean that. Oh my god, there's a bug. Like, fuck no. So proud of myself right now. Some sacrifices still had to be made to complete my renovation, and they involved a trip further west to a place called Mount Isa. So today I'm driving 130 kilometers to buy a vacuum because no one should have to put up with this. Just pulled out of Mount Isa. First impressions, because I spent my day off there. No, I would never live there. I mean, it's very like mining oriented. That's a big industry out here. Not missing out on much if you've never been to Mount Isa, so. Finally. It better already be charged. Because I didn't buy the charger because the charger was like $80. I was like, no, I'm not buying a battery charger. Okay, lit. My vacuum died. Oh my. Like, are you serious? And I didn't buy the $80 charger. I only got to do 2 rooms. I still had 2 more to go. Well, I guess I'll wait another week to go buy a charger in Mount Isa, so. Another week of a dirty floor. Okay, new rule is that when I come in the house, I have to change into these slippers. Since I don't have a vacuum right now, I want to keep this area clean. So I'm going to put down a carpet and just wear my slippers indoors. And try not to spill food. It's safe to say my hard work paid off when it came time to do my renovation breakdown before the big reveal. Who knew the financial returns of a few fun montages? all settled into the palace, it was time to take a deep breath and let the Outback shenanigans begin.